Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Let me know if anyone is here. If you guys can hear me. If everything is all right. Let me know. Hello, Vicky. Hi, Debbie. I am so behind. So behind. Hi, Tilda. Happy Sunday. Hi, Jackie. Hello, hello, hello. I am sorting some collage stuff to make it easier to find things to glue. I am going to work in my Serendipity 3-tier book today. I started the pages a little bit ago. I did have some of that. A couple of streams ago, I was working on this, and I would like to get further with it. It has brought up a few things. Hi, Miss Jess. Hi, Cheryl. Let me see if I can keep up with chat. And without missing anybody, I am still having a little bit of pain issues in my neck. So looking directly sideways here is just a little bit painful still. I am doing much, much better. I can actually move. Look. Hands are moving. Hands are moving. I'll get into that in a little bit. So I am doing a couple of things, trying to still finish up the sketchbook project. I did have to take some time off. I spent 2 days, and it was a very long 2 days, knowing with these deadlines are coming up and stuff. 2 days of laying back in a recliner with a heat pad on my shoulder and neck to relieve the pain. I could not move without searing pain going all the way up and down my spine and into my head. It was horrible. Like jazz hands. Yeah, jazz hands. Happy dance, happy dance. Hi, Margaret. Hello, Mrs. Gigi. It was horrible. It was horrible. And I did it to myself. I did not know what I was doing. And like I said, I'll get into that later. But anyway, I would like to work on this project a little bit more. I would like to get it going, get it kind of complete, I guess. More complete so that you can see what's going on. And what I'm also trying to do is I'm trying to gauge how much stuff is needed to fill up one of these 3-tier books. And I think I've got way too much stuff, which, it's not a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a thing. Sorry, I got distracted there. I am better. Hi, Laura. I am better. I am moving. 2 days, and I am not one of those people that can, just sit and watch TV. I can't do that. It just drives me crazy. I have to do something with the hands. And when you are laying on your back, pretty much on your back, you can't glue up in the air. You can't do anything. It's like, and I could not do anything. I could not move my left hand. I could not move it without pain. I have a lot of this painted papers and scrapbook papers, envelopes, and that kind of stuff, and it is all on the bottom of this basket. No wonder I can't find it when I'm looking for something new and different. So let's see here. Hi, Tiffany. Missy. Anyway, just trying to make sure I haven't missed anybody coming in, saying hello. My voice is going to go too. Excuse me. Sorry. But I just couldn't move. So I just couldn't stream because every time I moved my left hand, just the pain. It just, and I, with a headset on, talking into a mic, you would have heard me grimacing and moaning, and it would not have been pretty for any of us. None of us would have been happy. And it was sharp, sudden pains, so I wouldn't have had any warning. So it would have been bad. So I spent the two days. I spent all day Tuesday and all day Wednesday doing absolutely nothing except thinking about deadlines and how I need to be doing this and that and driving myself crazy. Anyway, like I said, I did it to myself. Hi, Jen. Lurk away, my dear. Thanks for saying hi. It is nice to know that other people are working along with me as they listen to me babble and talk, and it's nice to know there's people out there in the background doing stuff, and I do understand that you've got glue on your hands and you can't be distracted with chat because it's very easy to do. So thanks for saying hi, and go lurk away, my dear. Hi, Tara. Hi, Elaine. Anybody else that I have missed? Okay, I don't have as much book pages as I thought I did. It seems like I'm constantly grabbing book pages and text because I couldn't find anything else. I guess because it was all on the bottom. I don't know. I just don't know. So now I've got it separated where I can find some different stuff. And hopefully that will help me go a little faster with the gluing process. Is that everything? Not really. All right. And I will move anything else as it comes up to the surface. All right. So that's what I'm going to do today. I want to get this project done. I want to get it to a stage where I can show what it is and kind of have an idea of how much stuff that it's going to require. Let me get some of this stuff out of the way. How much stuff it's going to require to complete a full book. And the reason I would like to know how much stuff is I am putting together some kits. Let me move. I don't want to move it too far because then I'll start losing stuff. I'm putting together kits for a Serendipity 3-tier glue book. And I started putting these together a few weeks ago and haven't really had a chance to get any further with them. So, hi, Kathleen. These kits will include a bunch of book pages, different languages, different sizes, mostly small, a lot of envelopes and some scrapbook paper, and got all kinds of stuff in here. Tissue paper, some puzzle book pages, maps and menus, and other various types of paper. And then what's really going to be fun about these kits is I will have a bunch, hi Jennifer, a bunch of little tiny focal bits for the Find It part of this Serendipity book. I'm looking forward to doing this part myself. Right now I'm trying to do the backgrounds, and I am doing the backgrounds in the large pieces of paper because it's going much faster. Then I will cut the 11 by 8.5 sheets into 3.5 inch strips, create the signatures with these. I got stuff on both sides of them. And then what I will do is, I need to do the rest of this one. I was kind of working on it a couple weeks ago or a week ago. Time has been going by very, very quickly. And so then I will start putting the little bits on. And I will show you the little bits before I start putting them on. But it's going much faster doing it this way. Anyway, so let me pull that out. So that's what I am doing. So I'm trying to make sure that I've got enough stuff in the kits that it will make these a 3-tier book. All right. So I sell my kits right here on YouTube. I sell all my items. I sell right here on YouTube. I have a playlist called Things for Sale. Anything that I have for sale at any given point in time, there is a video in the playlist showing, describing, so you can see what's in kits, so you can see books that are made, so you can see exactly what I am selling. There's videos there. When the video disappears, that means I no longer have those items. So all you need to do is email me if you're interested in anything that I have in the playlist, and I will send invoices out through PayPal. Okay? All righty. So number one, you guys all know that I am doing the sketchbook project. Before I get glue all over my hands and stuff, let me update you on that. Like I said, I was not able to do anything on Tuesday and Wednesday. Absolutely nothing. The rest of the week has been extremely slow going. I'm still in a bit of pain. I'm still having a hard time sleeping. I can't find a good place to rest. I'm still having issues with my pillow. And when I'm gluing, I will tell you about my issues here. My self-inflicted, how could you be so stupid, Carla? Issues. All right. So this is my little miniature sketchbook. It is going to the Sketchbook Project in Brooklyn, New York. There is I'm Maria. There is a link in the description box below for the Sketchbook Project. It is really interesting. It's very cool to go and see. So if you've got time, go take a peek. And there's a whole bunch of stuff to see over there because they've got a bunch of sketchbooks digital so that you can look at sketchbooks online. It is really interesting. And the sketchbooks, they're not just sketchbooks. They are collage books. They are art journals, sketchbooks. They're diaries. They're scrapbooks. They are documentation. I saw one that somebody had gone through a hurricane, and they were documenting, blow by blow what was happening during this hurricane for them. So they're just about everything. Hi, Jonika? Jonika? What an interesting name. I'm going to have to turn on my fan. This room gets pretty hot when the sun starts coming through. You missed lurking? I thank you. I am glad to be back. So, thank you so much for lurking. Thank you. So, So go over and take a look. I am doing 2 sketchbooks. I am doing the tiny sketchbook. This one, and this is the original size of this is the tiny one. I don't know exactly what the real regular one is. This is the tiny one. It is tiny. It's only 2 inches and a quarter tall. 2 inches. It's about 2 inches tall. Hi, Daz. It's tiny. It's itsy bitsy. All right. So I am doing a collage journal for it. I have got most of the pages done. Only a couple of pages I need to work on. Now, I was going to do this with a Copic binding, and these were I had rain yesterday, but it's pretty sunny today. Hi, Caroline. It's called the Sketchbook Project. If you Google Sketchbook Project, give me 1 second here. Google Sketchbook Project. You will find the site. And I think you need to go to the library. There's a home page, there's a library, there's About Us. Go to the library and you can put in themes or collage, anything that you're interested in. You can search sketchbooks by that so that you can find sketchbooks that will interest you. The Sketchbook Project. Really, really cool. Okay. All right. So moving on. I was going to do this tiny one in a Copic binding. So I did a couple little covers for it just to look at it and see. I don't like the way the inside, I want it to be colorful. I want it to be able to be seen when it's in its suitcase or whatever. And I don't like the way the cover looks, and I'm not going to like that. Okay? Thanks, Vicky. So I am rethinking the cover, the Copic binding. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a regular cover and sew the pages into a cover. So I have to redo that. And then most of the pages are finished. I just need to finish 2 or 3 pages. I want to scan it before I send it off and take pictures of it so I can post it. And then I will be sending it off, and I want to send it off no later than Tuesday. So I am going to be working like a crazy person tonight and tomorrow just on this. So anyway, when I get it finished and get it, because it's still all in pieces, really hard to show. When I get it all sewn together and get it situated, I will be doing a little flip through video. So that will be coming up in the next couple of days. So I'm not panicking about the deadline so much anymore. Even though I managed to lose quite a few days, I wanted to get it out in the mail this past week, but that just didn't happen. Things happen. So that is that. All right. So I just wanted to update you on the project. I know you guys are worried for me. I'm kind of worried for me too, trying to get it done. I'm not very good with deadlines. So I am not good with deadlines at all. In fact, I'm horrible with deadlines. And I need to look at the rest of these pages that I've got. I would like to put different kinds of stuff on each page. And I want to see what I've used and what I haven't used. So give me a second while I just take a mental inventory of the stuff I have used so I can make all the pages really different and difficult to find stuff in. So there's a couple of things that I wanted to talk about today. And that's my blank papers. I need to do 9 of these pages. You'd love to see that page I got as digitals? Which page are you referring to, Mrs. Gigi? Which page with the digitals? Where's Waldo? Yes, Jennifer. Oh, and Jennifer, the sketchbook project, the regular size sketchbook project on the table. Oh, you want me to scan this page, these pages, and make them digital? That sounds interesting. I hadn't thought of that before I cut them up into pages. Things to think about, huh? Definitely things to think about. That's probably a good idea, because that would be 18 pages when I get them done. Very interesting. So, Jennifer, the regular size sketchbook project is not due until March 30th. And anybody else that's doing that sketchbook project? Okay. All right. That's a good idea, Mrs. Gigi. That is such a good idea. I will get that in the works. I'm going to be doing some scanning. Maybe I will scan some of these pages to get a leg up. You like all of these? They are all kind of different, and they've got some different stuff. Hello, Malia. Hello, Malia. And having a copy of this would be so much easier to work on, so you don't have all these edges that you're trying to glue against. Interesting. Interesting. Yes, that is a very good idea. All right. I should go into the digital business. And I still have time. I have been making some digital, here's the one I'm trying to work on. Some digital thingies. I tried doing it. I did a few probably a year and a half ago, where I put together some of my family photos, my oldies, my old time family photos, and some of my. I know the sticker says, I know the sticker says, but they have delayed the larger sketchbooks because they are trying to get the tiny ones all situated, and they are concentrating on the tiny ones. They're trying to scan them. They're trying to index them. They're trying to, just organize them and get them all together and get emails out to the tiny ones, the tiny sketchbook people first. So they pushed back the deadline for the larger ones, for the regular size ones. And they sold a bunch of them before, with that date in it, but the date has been moved. You weren't worried about the deadline? Are you done with it? Hello, Carla. Are you done with it? You haven't sent it in yet. Have you? I want to see it. Okay. I'm going to start gluing. Start doing something, Carla. Start doing something. I think I'm using this glue. I think I was going to give that glue a try. And I've got a couple of little places here that need some stuff. So while I am talking and babbling and not making any sense, I can be gluing away. I can be, because that's what I can do. Ooh, this little silver paper would be perfect right there. Are you there? I've got a meet and greet on Saturday, coming up Saturday. Would love to see all the old people. Not old like you're old, but all those faces that we've been seeing. And I would love to see some new ones. I haven't heard from a couple people. I would love to see it, Jennifer. I would love to see it. Can you bring it? And I had another piece somewhere right there. One little tiny something that I need to cover. This is a little tiny bit, so let me put it on the outside so I can find it. Ooh. That's kind of a cool little bit. Let me put that there. Thank you. I would love to see what you're doing. Of course, I have to mail in my little tiny sketchbook, so I won't be able to bring it because it needs to be postmarked by the 15th. Okay, so that is good for this one. So let me start working on the other side. Let me start working on the other side. All right. I just wanted to let you know that the deadline, and in fact, I emailed them and asked for sure, and I got the answer that they're not due until March 30th. So I am working on the regular size sketchbook. I will be working on it. I'm hoping to get it done way before the deadline this time because I do stress out with deadlines. I do better when I'm not worried about getting something finished. I'm more relaxed. It's more fun. I have not had the best time with the tiny sketchbook. I've had a little stress, quite a bit of stress. Most of it is just self-induced, I stress myself out, and I don't need to be. So just wanted to put that out there. I think I've said everything I wanted to about the sketchbook project. Any questions? Hi, Susan. Miss Hottie Popo. Nice to see you. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hi, Kat. Love the glue books. And I have kind of been glue booking for stress relief myself. Of course, not here lately. Okay, that was icky. Uh-oh, I need to trim the other side before I put too much stuff on here and I can't see where the end of the cardboard is. I missed a step. I missed one little step. All right. Hi, Mitts. Stress relief. Glue books are a wonderful way to stress relief. And that's probably why I am kind of still doing quite a bit with the glue books like this one at the moment, because you don't have to think too much about it. You can just kind of relax and let it be what it wants to be, and let the pictures and things, pieces of paper that you want to glue, make themselves available. I want to be on that page. Here, pick me, pick me. I can just imagine these things jumping into my hands. I want to be glued on next to that piece of paper. See, my pieces of paper talk to me. Yes, she is a crazy person. Trying to eat Cheetos and type. I went grocery shopping on Friday, and they had Cheetos on the end cap. It's been forever since I had Cheetos. I actually grabbed a bag of Cheetos myself. I haven't opened them yet, but that is funny. I did. I grabbed some Cheetos too. I did. I need to turn the page because there's glue and all kinds of stuff. I was stamping the cover paper on this book. You can see all these circles. I was stamping like a crazy person. Jennifer, you are going to be at the meet and greet, correct? I haven't heard from you. Don't make me come down there and get you. Tell her, Missy. Tell her. All right. Yeah, uh-oh, it's happened. Papers are talking to me. Yes, papers talk to me. They tell me what they want to do and where they want to be, and they do. Am I the only one that paper talks to? Am I the only one? So I am just doing some very relaxing glue book gluing today. Nothing stressful, nothing fast, nothing. I'm still moving pretty slowly. Still having some issues. Okay, so I was going to tell you about my issues. The self-induced. Carla, what were you thinking? Issues. I think I want that little bit of serrated edge on the top here. So let me pull that up and put this down here. And that over the top there. Yep, I like that just a little bit better. Okay. So this is what was happening. I was stressing out so much about the sketchbook project and the deadline. Need to get this done, need to get this done. So I was spending every waking moment at the table gluing pages together. And I was not, and I'm still I'm behind in comments on Facebook and stuff like that. But I was saving comments, replies, my emails, and all that kind of stuff. I was not doing it at my computer like I usually do. I do the majority of replying to stuff on my computer while I'm sitting up. I have terrible posture, you guys. I have terrible posture. I slump. And I am trying to stop myself from doing it, but I've done it for so many years that I just kind of automatically start slumping when I'm not thinking about it. But anyway, I try to do most of that stuff on the computer because I'm sitting in a normal way, you know. I'm sitting. Should put that Hershey's down. Put the Hershey's down. Hershey's sounds interesting. So I was stressing about the deadline so much that I was saving my emails and, comments and all that stuff, all that computer stuff. I was saving it for a couple hours when I wake up, I was reading emails and such, and a couple hours before I would go to bed, I was doing it on a tablet in bed so that I could kind of relax and, release my stress and get sleepy and, get ready for bed. Get ready to sleep. I have a hard time getting to sleep a lot of times. So that's what I was doing. But this is what I was doing, you guys. This is what I was doing. I was laying in bed with my tablet, and it's just a tablet. It's not very heavy. It's a pound, maybe a little bit more than a pound. Not very heavy, right? But I was holding it with my left hand and holding it up high enough so that I could read the tablet, and type with my right hand. And so I was kind of reclined, with my head up just enough so that I could see the tablet, and holding the tablet way, way up. I did not realize how much stress I was putting on my arm and my neck, because I would be looking at the tablet for, a couple hours at a time. You cannot hold something upright like that for a couple hours at a time. Do I know this? In the back of my head, yes. And for 2 or 3 days before I couldn't move, excuse me, I was getting warnings from my body saying, I'm in pain. And for some reason, I thought it was my pillow, that I was sleeping weird, that, that I had slept in a bad position, or, something like that. I did not put it together that I was doing this to myself. And I don't know why. I have no idea how I couldn't have put it all together and not been unable to move for days. Why could I not have figured it out before I did so much damage to myself? So it got really bad Monday evening. Monday, all day long, I was sitting here doing the sketchbook project, and that's where I mostly got my project mostly done. I need to put that on the top, so I don't want to cut that moon in half. So I need to put it on the page where I know I'm not going to cut it. So I got a lot of the pages done on Monday, and, Monday evening, as I was trying to watch a little bit of TV and, just relax just a little bit, I was pretty sore. So I got the heating pad out and just kind of laid back on the heating pad, because it's my shoulder and the back of my neck that it was just painful to move my neck and my head. And so let me make that a little smaller. So I thought, I'll just use a little bit of heating pad before I go to bed, and lean back on the heating pad so it really, gets that area all nice and toasty. I think, it's got to help it a little bit. But leaning back like that, I couldn't do anything. I couldn't glue, and I couldn't, read a book or anything like that. So all evening, and I probably started about 6:00. So for about 4 hours, I had my tablet in my hand, not knowing that that's what was causing my issues. And while I watched some TV, was messing around on the tablet with the heating pad on. I went to bed, and like it still doesn't feel any better. like I've been at this heating pad forever. It, it feels the same. It didn't feel worse, but it felt the same. I'm like, well, maybe if I just get some sleep and just rest a little bit, it'll be okay. Oh, that's horrible, Mrs. Gigi. Sorry to hear that. So yeah, I sympathize with anybody that's got chronic pain. I can't deal with it for, a few days, so I can't even imagine. I can't imagine. It must be horrible. So I went to bed and I could not find a position that I was not in pain. I was rolling around. I was adding pillows, subtracting pillows, sleep on this side, that side. I can't really sleep on my back. It's really, I feel like an overturned turtle or something. I just can't do it. I'm so uncomfortable. I feel I don't know what it is. I just can't do it. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, I still hadn't been able to fall asleep, get any sleep because I was still moving around trying to. Oh, there's an egg roll thing. I haven't used any of that egg roll thing. Where did it go? I saw it. So I'm still moving around trying to find some position that I can go to sleep in, and I'm giving up. Like, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I cannot go to sleep. I am in so much pain. I can't find any comfortable position. I did put some ice on. Yes, Maria. Hi, Maria. I did put some ice on Monday night. But anyway, yeah, I did kind of alternate it a little bit, thinking maybe that's what I needed. So Monday at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm giving up on sleep. All right, so let's just pull my tablet out so I can get something done today. I grabbed the tablet with my left hand and pulled it up. The pain went shooting all the way down my hand into my shoulder and up my neck. It's like one of those, hello, this is what's causing your pain, you stupid idiot. It took me until I could not lift the tablet to figure out that the tablet was what was causing the whole situation. Hello. Yes, it took that much to finally figure that out. So, of course, I put the tablet down immediately. And finally, after just laying there, bored senseless, not being able to sleep, that's when I did finally get a little bit of sleep. But man, moving Monday night, moving just a little, I have to rotate every once in a while. I get really stiff when I'm sleeping. I have to move. I cannot sleep in one position. I am kind of like a fish out of water. Not quite that bad, but I move a lot. And I don't understand why the cats like to sleep in my bed with me, because I am moving all over the place. And I'm moving them too. Like I kick them and but they like to sleep in my bed. I don't know. So Monday or Tuesday morning, I am in awful shape. It was horrible, you guys. It was horrible. I tried to get out of bed. I could hardly move. I could hardly move. And I am not exaggerating. It took me a couple of tries to get up out of bed. I could not move my shoulders to put my feet on the floor. For you guys that live with chronic pain, man, how do you get anything done? It's unbelievable. I like those guys. So I, after figuring out that it was the tablet, Tuesday morning, I could hardly move my arm, my hand. And when I did move my hand, that's when the shooting pains would come. So I learned real fast that my left hand was, do not move it. Do not move it for anything. And I was going to stream, but it was one of those, every little movement made that pain go up my neck, down my arm and up my neck. And I could just imagine all the noise that I would make, moaning and groaning and squealing, because it was so sudden, unexpected, sudden. The pain was that I knew trying to have a microphone, trying to record something, it just wasn't going to happen. It just wasn't going to be pretty. So I decided not to stream. I cannot take a leave. I cannot take anything. I'm allergic to everything but Tylenol. So I couldn't even, couldn't even do that. And I don't like to take stuff anyway, so. But yes, I got it figured out and rested all day on Tuesday and all day on Wednesday. Didn't do anything. Heat, cold. Really reclined. I did not move my hand, my left hand, all day. Did not move. And it was extremely hard because I can't sit and do nothing. It makes me crazy. I've got deadlines. So that's going through my head too. I've got a deadline. I've got to get this sketchbook done. I can't be just sitting here doing nothing. Yep. Yes. Not a happy camper. Really, really not a happy camper. So finally, Thursday, I was able to start doing some stuff, but I really did take it slow. Really, really slow. Just because any sudden movements brought pain back. And I didn't like that very much. I really didn't. Did not like it. So it was very easy to train myself very quickly not to move a lot. No sudden movements, move slowly, and I'm still moving pretty slow. But I can actually move my arm now without shooting pains. So that is the story there. Self-inflicted. Caged is an idiot. Finally figured it out. And not to do that to myself anymore. I don't have a chiropractor, no. I don't. I've never been to a chiropractor. But maybe I need to. I don't know if that's in the budget, but anyway. I am doing much better. I can move. I don't want the cupcake because I have a cupcake thingy right there. So I'm doing a little bit of stretching now. What I had done was I had strained those muscles so much, strained them so much that they just couldn't function anymore without pain. I had just strained myself. That's all there is to it. And so now that I'm aware of all of that, I'm just, you get older and you just can't do the things that you were able to do when you were young. And, things that didn't bother you when you were young, they start to bother you, especially if you've done them, a lot. They come back to haunt you. Bad things that you do to yourself. So it's all good. It is all good. I will be mended eventually. I don't know how long it's really going to take for me to be up there again. I will not be using the tablet like that in bed anymore. So I am a little behind in comments and such. Hi, Joey. Because that's when I was getting comments done, was in bed. So I've got to come up with another schedule. I've got to figure out how to reply to YouTube comments. The Facebook group on YouTube, or the Facebook group, I need to figure out how to get to be able to see all your wonderful posts and my emails and all that stuff. So this is what I need to say. If you have any comments or questions for YouTube videos or anything, if you've got questions for me, please, please, please do not email me. I am trying like crazy to catch up on emails. Please, please comment in the video comments, and I will get to those to questions when I do all of that. And I have to kind of rotate. I can't do it every single day at this point. I have to figure out a schedule, and I haven't figured it out yet. So I will get to comments and stuff. I will answer all the questions. And at this point, if it's not a question, if you're just saying, you like something, or, it's a great idea, or, whatever, to speed up, because I'm getting so many comments and so much stuff that I'm getting behind, more behind and more behind. I'm just going to give you a thumbs up. I've seen, thank you. I just can't spend 5 and 6 hours every day finding a speech to text app. That's interesting. I don't know if I could learn how to do that. How hard are those to learn how to, I'm not very technical here. It takes me forever to learn how to do the simplest stuff. So I am going to get to comments and all that good stuff. I want to see what you're doing, but I can't keep up with all the comments on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook, and all my emails. It's been a little difficult. It's been a little bit difficult for me. I've got polka dots right next to polka dots, and I really don't like the way that looks. All right, I'll put that there. Okay, please don't email me questions and such. Please put the questions in comments below videos and that kind of thing. Please help me out. I'm begging you, please. And I will be giving a lot of the thumbs up. Please don't take offense. I am doing the best I can, but I'm running out of time to be able to do everything that I want to do. That is it in a nutshell. I can't spend 5 hours a day commenting on everything because I've got no time left to do, videos and to do samples and figure out videos and, all that, all those project type things. So I've got to cut down on the videos just a tad. I hope you understand. I hope you understand. Thank you, Kathleen. All right. So that's where that is. That's where I am headed. I need to figure out how to not kill myself with the comments and things. I will find a better routine. I need to cut down time-wise on all that stuff. All right? And I will get there eventually. I'll figure it out. It just might take me a couple of, tries of this or that and the other thing to see what will work. All right? So have patience with me, please. I do want to see all your stuff. So I'm almost done with this side of this piece of cardstock. Almost. One more little piece, I think, and it will be, I need to trim it just a tad. How about, one of these? One of those. Yeah, I'm going to leave it. I was thinking about tearing the edges, but I think I'm going to leave the edges straight and kind of tilt it a little bit. Make it a little bit more interesting. I like it. So let me trim this one up and I can go to the next board. All right. So now that I'm talking about Facebook, the Facebook group, guys, I do have a group on Facebook. It is called Art Experiments. If you want to be a member of Art Experiments, you do need to answer some questions so that we know that you're not one of those, a spammer, a scammer, a porn, one of those. You know what I'm talking about. We want a nice group. We don't want a bunch of people posting stuff that we don't want to see, right, people? There goes my voice. I'm so sorry. So answer the questions to get in the group so we know that you are one of our like-minded people. We want crafters in our group. We want people that are going to inspire us and that we can inspire ourselves. Please answer the questions. If you mention that you saw or heard about the Facebook group on YouTube and you've got a little bit of crafting, either you belong to groups on Facebook or you've got pictures of what you do on Facebook, you'll probably get into the group. And it is a fantastic, fun group of people. You guys are fabulous. I just want to say you guys are the best. I like it. Let me get another board out here and start another one while I am talking. Get this done. All right. I started the Facebook group specifically so that I could see the projects that you guys are doing. I wanted to see what my followers were interested in. I want to see what you do with some of the videos that I put up. I want to see the stamps that you make. I want to see the books that you put together. I want to see what kinds of things you guys choose to put into your collage. I want to see, what you're interested in. You guys inspire me to make videos. A lot of times I will see something and think, oh, I could do a variation of that, or I would like to do a variation of that. I would like to try that. I would like, here's my twist on something that somebody else has done. And that's what inspiration is all about. Okay? All right? Okay. Thank you all for your thumbs up. You guys are fabulous. So that's what the group was created for. It was created so that I can see what other people are doing. It's a place to ask questions for, people that are new to mixed media. They're new to glue books. They want to ask questions. They need to, find some direction, find some critique on something, or just show others what they are doing. That's what the group is for. So we're not there to promote sites. We're not there for, art retreats. We're not there to, all those other things. Hi, Connie. The group is designed to share projects, to post projects that you yourself have made, not to post videos of anybody else's videos. Only videos of projects that you have made. I want to see what you guys are making. I don't want to see where your inspiration is. I want to see what you guys are doing, not what a third person is doing that's not even in the group. I just want to see what you guys are doing, what you're interested in. Does that make sense? It's not a place for haul videos. This is what I bought. I am not a big shopper. I'm not a big enabler. That just kind of makes me cringe. I know it shouldn't, but it does. It bothers me a little bit. And I was going to put this moon on there. So it's just not a place. I guess I could put it here. Where's 3.5 inches? And put it right there. So I don't want to see, I'm sorry, I don't want to see, hi Joni, I don't want to see, what you've purchased. I want to see what you do with your purchase. That this is just not the place to post those kinds of videos. I want to see projects. It's not a place to promote Etsy or what are the other places that sell things? Those kinds of videos, they're going to be deleted. It's not what the group is about. The group is about sharing projects that you're doing. Am I making any sense? Am I confusing anybody? I'm having a hard time gluing and keeping my mind on what I'm trying to discuss here. I can't glue and chew gum at the same time is what I'm trying to say. It's just not it's not what I created the group for. I don't want to see what you bought. I want to see what you do with it. I want to see what happens with it. I don't want places, how do I say it? I don't want places, third-party places promoted. I don't know anything about someplace. I don't necessarily want it in my group. I don't know anything about an art retreat or, that kind of stuff. There's other groups that are for that. Art Experiments is not for that. Okay? So I don't mean to harp on it or anything, but the group is fantastic. It is a bunch of fun people because there are some guys in there. We've got some guys who are interested in what we're interested in. Everybody's interested in the same thing. And that's why we have people, we have questions to answer so that we get people in there that are interested in the same things that we are. I want to see what you guys are doing. I want to see anything that you create. It might not be something that I do. A lot of you have posted projects that I have never done. And that's perfectly fine as long as it is a project that you yourself have done. It's a project, it's something crafty, you've made something. By all means, please post it. I want to see what you're doing. There's been quite a few posts of things that I don't do, but are really fun to see. So I do encourage you to keep on posting those kinds of posts. And if you do find, there are many great ideas and many wonderful projects being posted. It is a delight to be able to go when I've got time. And I do apologize. I've had to kind of skim through and I'm not able to watch a lot of videos at this point. It doesn't mean that you're not supposed to post them. It just means, I just don't have time. If I watch, 3 20-minute videos, that's an hour. And I've only been able to see three things. An hour of my day is gone. I just can't spend that much time with it. It doesn't mean that it's not fabulous and perfectly wonderful and, all that good stuff. It just means I have so much stuff to do. And I'm still desperately trying to catch up. And me hurting myself did not help the situation. So, Susan Taylor Brown added the cutest stitched crazy quilt pockets. I absolutely love crazy quilts. When I was quilting, I definitely wanted to make one. And I saved all kinds of velvets and silks and I knew a lot of embroidery stitches, and I was getting ready to do one of those and never did get a chance to do it. So anyway, you guys are fabulous. Keep up posting your wonderful projects. If you've not posted before because you're afraid that your project is not up to snuff, is that how we should say it? Please don't feel that way. We are all at different levels. We all have different likes and dislikes. We all see something different in everybody else's projects. Those mistakes that you can see so clearly, the next person probably won't even notice. I have to tell you. And please, 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 when you join the group, or even if you have not yet, please read the guidelines for the group. All of this stuff is in the guidelines. There's not very many guidelines. There's not very many rules for the group. Please just take a look. Just take a look so that you know that you're not posting something you shouldn't. And since I don't have a lot of time, when I see something, and I said this in the guideline video as well. There's a video, just have to watch the video. You actually get to see my face. I actually talk to you with my face showing. If that's the only reason to watch the video, then there you go. But I do not have a lot of time to start messaging people and telling them, I'm deleting your post because of this, or, guideline number 2, or, whatever it is. I don't have time for all of that. If I see something that shouldn't be posted, I delete it. It's gone. No offense. Please don't be offended. I'm just it's against the guidelines. It doesn't need to be up there. If your post is missing, it's probably because I deleted it. Please don't repost. Not that anybody has done that, but that's it. Okay. So please read or please watch the video. It's it's a short video. I don't remember how long it is. It's pretty short. It goes through all the guidelines and why the guidelines are the way they are, so that you can understand, what's going on there. We've had quite a few posts that shouldn't be posted, and we're actually thinking that maybe new members need to have to read the post and agree to everything before, when they first get into the group, just so that we know everybody's read them or seen them, or, seen them, I guess is what I should say, not necessarily reading them since you're watching a video. But we need people to see the guidelines and know what we want and what we don't want. Basically, this is it in a nutshell. The group is for sharing projects. I want to see your very personal projects. I want to see what you're doing. Anything else probably is not what I want to see. How's that? How's that for in a nutshell? There's nothing wrong with all the other kinds of things. It's just not what we need in this group. This group is for asking questions, posting your projects, and that kind of stuff. All right? Read the guidelines or watch the guidelines video. It is posted. It is pinned to the top of the discussion. It should be at the top all the time. So it should be pretty easy to find. It should be. So please go over and take a look and post your stuff. Even if you're a newbie, even if you're new to mixed media and you don't think that your stuff is as good as everybody else's, I want to say we've got a great group, a very encouraging group. I love the members that we have in our group. They are the best. We're not going to look down on anybody who is posting. We're all at different levels. All of us are at different levels. And if we're not a beginner, we remember being beginners. We completely understand what it's like to start out and not know exactly what you're doing and to feel, a little afraid to put yourself out there. We get it. And if once you do it once or twice and get a little bit of encouragement and put yourself out there, the next time is easier. It's a lot of fun to let people see what you're doing. It really is. And we like to see what everybody else is doing. I guess we're all a bit nosy, huh? We want to see all the stuff that everybody else is doing, just in case we want to try it ourselves. So keep posting, guys. Keep posting. Hi, Pam. Thank you all for your thumbs up. That is fabulous. All you lurkers out there. Hope you're getting a lot of good stuff done. I'm almost done with the next one here. How much time do I have? Oh, and I've only spent a little more than an hour. Absolutely fabulous. I like this. I do. I like this a lot. So maybe I can get this project done and this kit up really soon. So I wanted to say that I am doing the regular size sketchbook for the sketchbook project. I am doing that on Patreon, so you can see the process. All my Patreon people over there can see the process, watch me do the backgrounds. I haven't finished all the backgrounds yet. And I will be putting all kinds of collage stuff on my sketchbook. So I will be doing that in videos as well. And I will be posting those on Patreon. I'm trying to find something that I haven't used here, and nothing is coming to my hands. Something jump into my hands that wants to be used. Come on, paper, talk to me. Talk to me. Ooh, this might work. Talk to me, paper, talk to me. I don't think I've got any scrapbook paper, so this will work. Ooh, Debbie's working on a new abstract journal. I saw your post. I haven't had a chance to see the video yet. I saw that you have a new project posted in Facebook, Debbie, and I have not had a chance to go over and see it yet. I am looking forward to it. That was another thing that I would do in bed is let me put that down just a little bit. I would watch the videos. It gave me a little extra time, and I can't see the videos if I don't hold it up, and holding it up, the tablet just causes me too much pain. So I have not been able to see the videos. I've got to figure out how to put that in my schedule. But I'm looking forward to seeing that. I might watch it today if I can. I need to start doing some scanning. I need to scan the pages of that tiny sketchbook. Kind of hoping to get scanning today so I can put the cover on tomorrow. I want to scan it before I sew it all together. It's just easier to get the pages flat so I can scan it better. So I need to scan it before I put the cover on it. Anyway. I look forward to seeing it. It's a mini 3-tier book. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so for those that are, I am very behind, all right? And I will be getting up, for those that are watching recordings, waiting for videos, I will be getting some new videos out. I will be continuing, as soon as I get this sketchbook in the mail, I will be continuing the art journal in simple steps. All right. I haven't even started with that whole series yet. There's a bunch more stuff coming. So I'm going to continue putting out those videos. I'm also going to, be continuing to do my room organization. I kind of put it on hold for Glue Book January, and I will be going back to that. I need to reorganize a few of the spaces, and then I will continue on, and I will do the video of the whole thing. I've kind of had a working time with the organization the way it is. I've been able to work with it a little bit, and there's a few things I need to change. But for the most part, it is pretty close to being where I need it to be. So I will be doing the video on that as well. And I've got glue on my fingers, and I do have my little washcloth over here. What's going on? What's going on? What kind of challenge are you getting, Jennifer? From who? What's going on? I want to know. I missed it. Do I need to go back and look? I want to see. I want to know. If you are one of those that just watch the recordings, you may want to come visit live once. You could just be a lurker. You don't have to chat, but these girls get into all kinds of interesting discussions that you can't see unless you're here in chat. These girls have a whole lot of fun in the chat while I am gluing pieces of paper to other pieces of paper, as Shannon Green would say. Sometimes they have too much fun. Okay, so you're getting rid of things. You're getting rid of things. Who's getting rid of things? Who's getting rid of things? And thank you all you lurkers, all you chatters, everyone who watches the recording. Thank you all for your thumbs up. I do appreciate your thumbs up. There, that's much nicer weight now. It doesn't like take up, not really thick. It had quite a bit of paper on it. I didn't realize how much paper it had on it. Okay, my desk is not big enough for these big old baskets here. All righty. So if you are looking for more content from me, if you want to see some more process videos, if you want to see, I've got some workshops that are only available on Patreon. If you want to see the progress and the process of me putting together a regular sketchbook, and I am making a collage sketchbook. It's a collage journal. I'll be sending in a collage journal. If you want to see that, all you need to do is pledge as little as $1 a month on Patreon, and you can see all the videos over there. I've got some projects that are Patreon only, a napkin journal that I'm looking forward to getting back to and working on. Because I haven't worked, well, I have worked on it, but I haven't shown it in a while. I'm getting ready. As soon as I get my sketchbook in the mail, I will be showing the progress of the napkin journal. Because it's getting pretty interesting. I have been changing all kinds of pages. So if you want to see these Patreon only projects, just go on over there. There is a link in the description box below if you are interested. If you need a little bit more caged fish, that's where you will find more stuff. And as a perk, I have to mention it, as a perk, if you are on Patreon, when I offer things like kits, books for sale, anything that I offer for sale, anything new, I always offer to my Patreon people first. They get the first dibs on anything that I have, and then I offer anything that I have for sale on YouTube. So if you want to be the first, you want to see everything before everybody else gets to see it, then that's one of those perks. Just saying. Hi, Denise. Hi, Maria. All right, I need to go see what's going on over here. I'm the queen of stripping off layers. Am I? Doesn't anybody else do that? Interesting. Very interesting. You're gluing with me. I love to hear that. I love to hear that people are gluing along with me. I do. I think gluing is the best therapy ever. I really do. I don't know what it is. How it's so relaxing, just gluing images together in a glue book or pieces of paper together, just looking at it. It's just, there's something about it. I think it might be because you are picking all the things that you're looking at. You get to choose what you're looking at. I think maybe that's what it is. You get to make it exactly the way you want it, and that way it is extremely satisfying to look at later. Okay, I need something else right here. What can I put there? I guess I could put that there. Piece of scrapbook paper. A piece of scrapbook paper. All right. So I think I've stopped. I don't have anything else to blabber on about. I have talked about just about everything. Did I talk about everything on my list? Oh, there is something else that I wanted to put out there, and I should have put it out there at the beginning of the live stream. I was watching a live stream and was a little annoyed that it was blurry. Hey, Christoph. Hello, Sunday gluers. Hello, Sunday gluers. Should I make Sundays as glue book day? It used to be anything goes book day. Maybe I should make it just a work on glue book day. Sunday should be relaxing. It should be fun. Working, just gluing together stuff should be. I'm thinking maybe that's what I will be doing in the next few streams. Is just working on one of my, how many is it? 40 something glue books. A different one every time, probably. Get some of them finished, but I'm thinking, glue books are, from the response that I got from Glue Book January, it is something that a lot of people enjoy. It's something that a lot of people can do. It's not very intimidating. It's very relaxing, and I'm thinking that maybe Sunday should be a glue book day. Of course, we're going to do Glue Book January again next year. You're making bookmarkers on cardboard with different bits and pieces. That sounds fabulous. It's relaxing to watch me glue book. Well, thank you. So that is this one. I finished this whole bit today. And so I'm going to do the back now. Let's see if I can get the back done in a half an hour. Let's get it done. I still have quite a few boards left to do. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 done. 4 to go. At least I'm more than halfway done. I am more than halfway done. And I am going to make that a little bit smaller, I think. I think I need something straight for the edges, though. What do I have that is straight? Ooh, that's an interesting piece. I can put that down below. What do I have that's that's good. This is good. Beat the clock. What's Glue Book 2019? I haven't even heard of that. Did I miss a spot? No, it's that spot. It's actually a little security envelope pattern. It's very, very light. So nope, I didn't miss any spots. Everything's covered. It's all covered. It's all covered. Glue book all year long. Oh. Hi, Rosalie. That was close. I would have noticed a big gap like that, wouldn't I? I hope I would. I hope I would. You would think I would notice a great big gap like that. It would be easy just to cover that gap too. Very easy. Just to cover it up. This is interesting. Let me cut tear that a little bit smaller. I'll put it upside down here. Oh, I could use that side too. That's an interesting side. Let me do... Actually, part of my Find It is going to be numbers from 1 to 20. Do you think that number... I guess I could use that as one of the numbers, huh? Number 10. I just have to remember I already have one of the numbers on the page. I guess it wouldn't be too bad if I had 2 number 10s. It would be easier to find stuff if I had doubles. Just checking. You keep on checking. I need to be supervised very often. See, she can't figure out that, lifting a tablet over her head for hours at a time will strain her neck and shoulder. She can't figure that out. So yes, please do supervise me whenever possible, please. Please supervise me. One of those things. She can't figure it out on her own. I still can't believe it took me that long to figure out that I was messing myself up. Honestly. Stubborn and thick-headed, huh? We all need supervision. I saw a t-shirt. Somebody wearing a t-shirt the other day. What did it say? It was hilarious. The t-shirt said, "In my defense, I was left unsupervised." I was laughing. I need one of those. I need one. No, I don't. But that just summed up my entire life, Must be supervised. Oh, this is pretty. This is a piece of paper bag. I like that. Let's put that on there. Something different. So that is a good idea, Mrs. Gigi. I don't know why I hadn't thought about scanning these. Who else would be interested in scans of these papers? Anybody? Oh, there's some interesting stuff down here. Let me pull some of this stuff up and get it glued on here. I guess it would be a good jumping off point to be, you could copy these off on cardstock because I'm gluing them on cardstock. So they'd be nice, sturdy pages for a 3-tiered book, and then you could put other things on top of them. We do what we can. Jennifer, hand raised. Tilda. You did a quick search, and by the time you typed in the D, the whole quote came up. You haven't got much paper. Oh, I know. There was another thing I wanted to say. I think on Tuesday, I am hoping to have my sketchbook project in the envelope, in the mail, ready to go away. I'm thinking for Tuesday as just a breather, and I know people are very interested. I get a lot of comments on my baskets here of fish bits and all that good stuff. I get a lot of comments. Wish I had all the kinds of fish bits that you've got. Where do you get all your fish bits? Well, let's spend Tuesday making collage fodder. I will show what I do to put things together for cool background papers and all that kind of stuff. Let's start doing some of that stuff. Let's make some collage fodder. And then you can have baskets full of stuff that look as interesting as I have. All that is a piece of book page with some crazy lady circles on it. That's all it is. Hi, Zelly. And then, it's not too hard to create little bits to do stuff with. It'll be great for your abstract thing here, Debbie, to make some little bits just to glue, some paint and mark making, book pages and stamping and stenciling, and there's many, many, many different ways that I make things to put in my baskets, leftover little bits. Except they won't be leftovers. I'll be making them specifically to put in the baskets, but still, they're not that hard to do. They're not that hard to get a great collection together to make projects with. So I will be doing that on Tuesday. And I hope you all join me, because it'll be fun. We all like to have our collage fodder. We all want a big selection of collage fodder. That's what I wanted to say. We all want a huge, huge collection. We want a bunch of stuff to glue. It makes our collages more interesting. And it's really easy to make some really cool stuff. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna make collage fodder. Which is simple stuff too. Nothing really fancy. We'll make it fancy. Just simple stuff. Denise, I always stream on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern so that you can have your phone fully charged. I do. I stream every Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern time. I'm always doing something different. If there's something that you would like me to talk about or show or anything, give me a comment in the description box below. Just give me a quick comment saying, I want to know more about this or that or the other thing. And I will take some time in the live streams to demonstrate or show, or, if you want to see something in a little bit more detail, if I haven't explained myself well enough, you need to see it a little closer, or, whatever the case may be. Please just give me a comment and I will try to include it into the live streams. All right. We don't need to bring anything specifically to the meet and greet. I am going to be bringing a bunch of stuff that from my cleaning. I'm going to be bringing some stuff that needs to find new homes. And I don't necessarily want to put in the mail or anything. It's just, some stuff that needs to to live someplace else. Because I don't have room for all the junk that I've got. All the treasures. So I'm going to be bringing some of that stuff. We are going to be working on some workshops, and I always bring scissors and collage fodder and all that stuff. I've got a couple of workshops that I want to work out. Should I put a ticket on there, cover it up? I think I should. Can I get a layer of the ticket off? I don't think I could. I think that these are pretty fused together. Well, even if you're just giving it to charity shops and stuff, it's still going to find a good home, Kathleen. I wouldn't be too frustrated about it, honestly. And if you are, I can't get a layer off of it. I'm just going to glue it down really well, just the way it is. Keep in mind, if you're getting rid of stuff that you just don't think that you're going to use, keep schools in mind. Keep churches in mind. Those kinds of organizations, they need stuff and don't always have a lot of money to buy things. So, it's great for, charity shops and that kind of stuff, but also those kinds of organizations usually will take any kinds of supplies that they can get as well. Just keep them in mind. They like stuff too. Kathleen. You're meeting up with a friend over coffee and you'll exchange a bag of bits. See, that'll be fun. That'll be fun. It is always a whole lot of fun. Other people's garbage, other people's leftovers, other people's, little bits are always more interesting than your own. I don't know what it is, what the theory is behind that, but it's true for me, and I've heard it from a lot of other people too. Other people's stuff is more interesting. It's more interesting. It's cooler. I like that. And it doesn't have to be anything really special. So I will be, in the next week or so, I will be putting up a bunch of new things up for sale. The kits. I'm also changing up my napkins. I do sell napkin packs. I am going to stop putting Dollar Tree napkins in. They are going to go, well, I'm going to keep a couple for myself, but I am going to make up some napkin packs that will include, all the Dollar Tree and some of the other ones that I need to get rid of, the onesies and twosies that I've got left. So that's going to be coming up too. And I did say it, I do offer everything up to my Patreon people first. So it'll be a week or so before I get a chance to get them up. I want some of that. And I did want, there's something else over here that I wanted on this page. So keep your eyes open for that. It will probably be near the end of the week. I need to organize them just a little bit, and it's helping me organize my room a little bit too, because I have got 2 great big baskets full of napkins, and I really do need to reduce the amount of napkins that I have going on. It needs to be a little smaller. So I will be putting those up for sale. Am I going to get this one done? I have been yapping and not really. I have just been really relaxed today, haven't I? Talking, talking, talking. Not really concerned a whole lot about getting anything done here, which is fine. I think I needed to relax a little bit after the week that I had. Yeah. The week that I put myself through for no good reason. Because I couldn't figure it out. All right, let me put a little bit of chocolate wrapper down. Put it on the side. So, gonna have new videos coming out soon. I did say that, right? I am going to continue on with the art journaling in simple steps. What else was I doing? I'm going to continue on with glue books on Sundays. I believe we can continue just doing, every Sunday being a glue day. Let's just relax with glue. Relaxing with glue. Anything else? The week that was, let it go. I know. I still can't get over the fact that it took me so long to figure it out. I mean, really. Any normal person would figure out that lifting a tablet that long and that high is not comfortable. I mean, come on. Sometimes I am a little thick-headed when it comes to certain things. And I wouldn't be so hard on myself, but I'm still in a little bit of pain, and I'm still reminded when I turn my neck how stupid I was. If I wasn't being reminded every 5 minutes, then, maybe I could let it go a little bit easier. I will try to let it go, Tilda. I will try to let it go. But my neck hurts. Oh, and if I had not let it go on so long, it probably wouldn't have been quite so painful. So, yeah, I am a little traumatized by the whole situation. I am very traumatized. Let's put it bluntly. I am very traumatized. Just do the glue. Don't worry about keeping track of all the books. Oh, I'm not really. I just kept a list of the books just for reference for myself. I do have an inventory list that's done. And that was the other thing that I want to do. And I may not start it until the beginning of next month. Oh, dear. I've got glue all over my fingers and I'm sticking. I was going to do a video on projects that I've finished in the month. And this sketchbook thing has kind of got me a little off kilter, which is, it's okay. But I wanted to do a video showing books as I get them finished. And I had hoped to have this month as finishing a bunch of stuff. And the month it's not halfway done yet, but it certainly seems like it's going by very quickly. Is it just me, or is it really going by quickly? So I may start that next month. And so next month will be, I'm going to be finishing up quite a few projects. I have quite a few that are almost finished, and I can get them off my inventory list. I'm excited. I can get bunches of them off my inventory list. But of course, they're going to take longer than I think, so maybe not. But that's what my goal is, to see how much I can get done. Ooh, can I play around in your craft room? That sounds like a whole lot of fun. Hi, Lala. I replied to your comment, Lala. The address for the library is there for you now. I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. I can't remember what day it is. It's almost a whole week away. It's almost a whole week. That will look good right there. I've only got a couple more spaces to fill up, and I am done with this side. All right, just a couple little spaces, maybe some text right here. I just need a little piece of something. Do I have a little piece so I don't have to tear a little piece? That's a tiny little piece. Will be good right there. We'll put that right there. All right. Put that right there. And then another little piece of something. Ooh, that's a cute little piece. And we can put that right there. You can't come? You're not going to be able to come? I was looking forward to meeting you. Oh, and I was going to put this little piece somewhere. Oh well. Oh well, I guess it didn't get done, except I just tore off a little piece of it so I can put it on. Oh, I need something right there. So that's perfect. We'll just put that right there. I didn't see that little spot. It needed something, so that's perfect. I need two little bits of something. Tiny little bits. Let's see. I've got a little bit of napkin. Seems almost too big. Do I have anything tiny here? Well, that's nice of you, Jennifer. It would be fun, Lala. Here, this is a little tiny bit of something, but no. Why can't I decide? What little tiny bits? I just get all. I overthink the little tiny bits, and I don't know why. I want the perfect little tiny bit, and nothing is coming out. I want to use that somewhere. All right, so maybe some of this and maybe some of that, except there's too much yellow going on here. So maybe something, one of these. We're going to put that right there. And I had something else. This little bit, I am just going to glue right there. Perfect. All right, so, I need something right there too. Why was I leaving these little spaces? Why, oh why was I leaving little spaces? And I used 2 triangles right there. Oh well. Another little bit of text will be fine. Right there. And it is time. All I have to do is trim up this, and it is time to go. Thank you all for all your thumbs up. Thanks for listening to me babble. Thanks for spending time with me. I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday. We're going to make some collage fodder. I'm just going to make some stuff to use in our collages and mixed media and whatever we are doing, glue books, whatever we are doing. So I managed to get a whole 8.5 by 11 piece of paper done. I think I did another one, the other half of the other one too. So that didn't take too much time. Getting faster, which is a good thing. So, and that is a great idea. I will be scanning these. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to go about, about that, but it's a good idea, Mrs. Gigi. I'll see you on Tuesday. Thanks for spending time with me. I will be working on getting the video for the tiny sketchbook. I probably won't be doing a whole lot more other than that because I definitely going to get it in the mail on Tuesday. Scan. Yes, scan, Mrs. Gigi. I am scanning. Lala, are you a friend of mine on Facebook? I would like to see you be there. I'm just going to linger just a couple minutes so that you guys can get it together. Okay. So I do appreciate everybody spending some time with me and listening to me babble. I hope it wasn't horrible. I got a lot of gluing done today. That's kind of a boring area right there. It feels like it needs a little something. Just a little something. I'm not sure exactly what, but it just kind of looks like it needs something interesting. Just like that. We'll just glue that on there and pretend we did it before. Did you guys connect? You guys are connected. Will I get to see you? I look forward to seeing you. Thanks for all your thumbs up. You make Vicky and Tilda very happy. We like it when they are happy. You make me happy too. So I will see you on Tuesday. Great. Perfect. Wonderful. Perfect. I will see you on Tuesday. Thank you, everyone. It was fun. It was nice for me just to relax and glue. So thank you for letting me have a relaxing day. And it does sound good for a nice, relaxing glue book type of Sundays. I'm looking forward to doing something like that. Thanks, everyone. You guys are fabulous. It was a lot of fun. And I needed a little bit of fun and relaxing. Tuesday, creating collage fodder. Let's see how much of that we can get finished. Aw, great, great, Lala. I will see you Tuesday. Thank you so much. Bye.